This video app review is brought to you by the iPhone appreview.com.
What's up, everybody? This is Luke Patrick with the iPhone appreview.com. Today we're sending out yet another video review, this time taking a look at an application called Sleep by MotionX as the developer. This is a developer that we've sort of been following for a while now with a couple of their other applications, and the one thing that we can say is that they've got a very high production quality, which is why we're extremely stoked to be looking at Sleep right now, which I'm going to go ahead and just get out of the way. Sleep. There, now I feel better. This application is available for $9.99 in the App Store, which is quite a bit of money, basically for any app. But we will talk more about the price in just a second because it is still very much worth it. To begin with, we are just going to go home, and here is your sort of home dashboard from which all things stem. Obviously, this is a fresh install, so we don't have any actual sleep data to be showing you, but it's not that great of a loss. We can still show you around the house, so to speak. And we assure you that everything as far as like the functionality of the app is pitch perfect. It does work. So no concerns there. Essentially, the application is designed to help you sort of get the best night's sleep that you possibly can. In addition to this, it sort of helps you stay active and healthy throughout the day. It does this through a couple of different methods. But we will begin here with the actual sleep mechanics. So for instance, the sleep alarm button that's right here, you can tap this. And if you hit tap sleep, then you will actually start the sleep alarm. This is a clock that's designed to wake you up exactly when you need to in terms of your sleep health. So for instance, we can go in and we can add a new sleep alarm. And let's say we want to set this for, let's go ahead and do every day of the week. Let's say, actually no, let's do minus Saturday and Sunday. So let's say I work during the week, which I do. Of course, you've got a couple different alarm settings. We're going to skip that instead and just focus on the main portion of this application as far as what it has that makes it different, say, from other alarm applications. So my set time that I would need to wake up, obviously, is somewhere around 7:30. Is a good standard sort of work time, but let's say instead I need to wake up at like 6:28. I hit done, I give it a window. The window is important because this means that 30 minutes before, anywhere in there that's appropriate for me to wake up, which this app will scientifically calculate that, it's based on your sleep cycles, it will wake me up. So I may not wake up exactly at 6:28, but I will wake up, thanks to the app, at a time that is appropriate for my body, which is extremely important and extremely cool. And of course, you can modify this in any way that you specifically want. We're going to skip that. Yeah, let's just do 22 minutes, whatever. Save, there it is, now it's on. So it's set to do weekdays, and this will just work. It'll go on. As you can see, I've got my set time right there, which can be moved now. So that's quite nice. Wake me no later than 6:55. Obviously, if I change this, then the time itself changes too, at the optimal sleep cycle within 22 minutes. So great stuff there. That's very cool. This would make the app worth its weight in salt, so to speak, alone, but that's not all that Sleep has to offer. In addition to this, the application will actually track your sleep patterns, tracking how long you actually spend in deep sleep, light sleep, time awake, time in bed, etc. It will track your movements. So if you leave it on a nightstand, it will become very sensitive to movement. Be aware of that. Etc., etc. And of course, you can use this data across a series of days, weeks, months, etc. So that's all there. Of course, no actual data in here at the moment. Want to take a power nap? You can't actually do that. Same sort of alarm clock setup that you can just whip into place wherever you would like it to be and then rock on. Very simple stuff there, but also very effective. One of the cooler things about the application is actually the steps monitor. The idea with this is that you can go in and set an ideal number of steps per day. The application will then help you reach that goal, and on top of this, let's say you're like us and you work from home and you sit around for a long time. If you're idle for any set amount of time, then the application will actually let you know. In other words, it'll say, hey, you've been sitting around too long, go ahead and get up and work on your step goal. I don't actually have a step goal in there at the moment, but that's how that works. All of this is very accessible via the menu button here. You've got all of your items such as your goals, your coach, which will actually sort of coach you on how to go about attaining a better night's sleep, sort of dealing with your health problems and how to overcome them, etc. It's very nice. Likewise, we've got all the other things going on: record sleep, goals, coach, etc. I've already mentioned the coach. Excuse me. Record walk if you'd like, or the 24-hour, 24/7 step count, which of course is basically just turning your iPhone into a pedometer. Also, there's a heart rate monitor, so you can check your resting heart rate while sleeping or while not sleeping if you would like. Obviously, you have to be awake, but right after waking up from sleep, you can do that. And you can also export all of this stuff if you would like, which is very handy. In terms of interface, this is yet again another knockout interface by MotionX. We especially like the side swipe and button wall. These things are awesome. As iOS developers ourselves, we think that's pretty cool. We haven't seen that in too many other places actually as well. It keeps everything organized, and despite the complexity of the app and the science behind it, this is extremely simple to use across the board. Everything is only a touch away and everything just works. The only downside to Sleep by MotionX is the fact that it is $10. That's a lot of money to ask for any app. But at the same time, if you do have a terrible time sleeping, sort of like we do, we suffer from insomnia quite a bit, this is a fantastic way to get your life back on track and to measure your progress in a way that allows you to feel good about yourself, basically. So that self-esteem boost and that measurement of your health increase is absolutely worth it, even though the app is pricey. So at the end of the day, that means we're going to give Sleep by MotionX a solid 4.5 out of 5-star rating from us here at the iPhoneAppReview.com. And that's all I have to say. So at this point, I'm going to go ahead and sign out, but we will see you guys later. Bye.